It was an ordinary Wednesday, a gray, damp autumn day, somewhere in a town forgotten by God. Leaves were flying across the sidewalks like confused little travelers, just like our main character, Jack Miller. He had recently been fired from his last job. He was a janitor, and oddly enough, was let go because the place he was supposed to keep clean was always covered in leaves and trash. The city thought he wasn't doing his job. And well, they weren't wrong. Jack was lazy, maybe not too bright, but he had a big heart and those big, round, surprised eyes. Always looking for something. Maybe a better life. Maybe just a sandwich, a beer, and the TV remote, because football was on. He was dozing off in his chair, blinking slowly, when Christian burst into the room like a caffeinated tornado. "Jack, where are you, you lazy slug? I've been waiting outside the office for half an hour like we agreed. Don't you want the job anymore? Come on, get dressed. If the boss is still there, you might get lucky. He's in a good mood today." There was no time for breakfast. Jack grabbed yesterday's cold coffee, muttered something, and ran out. But the universe, of course, had other plans. They rushed into the street. A few meters before reaching Christian's motorcycle, Jack tried to fix his pants and tighten his belt, and twisted his leg, straight into a puddle. But Jack wasn't the type to give up before getting the job. He gives up right after that.
I just need to get hired so I can lie down on my couch and finally relax.
Tries to motivate Jack's inner voice. He jumped onto the bike, hugged his friend tightly, soaking his back, and off they went. The office was across town, long enough for Jack to mostly dry off, except for one stain, a round one, that now perfectly matched his round, confused eyes. They reached the agency. Christian gave Jack a pep talk, pointed him to the HR department, and vanished into his sales world. "You'll be fine," he said. "They just rent out apartments here. I used to sell expired fireworks in the subway. Same thing, different price." Jack nodded and headed toward a door labeled HR department. The office was aggressively motivational. Posters shouted, "Work now, cry later, and sell or die."
Excuse me, what?
Jack opened the door, out of breath. A secretary smiled politely. "Good morning. How can I help you?" "I'm here for the job," he stammered.
What's the name of this company again? What did Christian say?
Trying to regain control, he continued, "I mean, for the interview." He sat down awkwardly, eyeing the coffee machine like a raccoon near a vending machine. "If you'd like some coffee, please help yourself," the secretary offered. "Cups are nearby. The machine has a digital menu. Even a child could use it." She returned to her notebook.
Well, at least there's coffee. Things could be worse.
He approached the machine confidently, pressing shapes like a true barista wizard. Letters? Easy? Numbers? Even better. He always put 5 spoonfuls of sugar in his coffee. But his sweaty finger slipped. He hit 7.
Wow. Sweeter is better.
The aroma of Arabica hit his nose. But the machine began brewing another cup. He panicked, placed a second cup, then a third. By the 7th, he felt eyes on him. It was Richard Golder, the boss of Oops, Sold Again, real estate agency. There was confusion in his eyes, but he introduced himself politely. "I made coffee for the whole team," Jack blurted. "Didn't want anyone wasting time on small things." "Thank you," a nearby employee said, saving him. "I was just about to get some. I'll take these to the others." Jack smiled, his shirt still damp. "Nice to meet you, Mr. Sorry, could you repeat your name?" The smile on Richard's face shrank. They sat down. "Jack," Richard began, "we're leaders in this city. If we worked in other cities, we'd be leaders there too. I have no doubt. You've heard about us, right?" Jack nodded with maximum fake confidence. "See all these buildings? That's us. Where would people live and work without us, Mr. Miller?" He raised his chin like a Roman emperor. Jack blinked. "Let's talk about you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? As your employee? Jack offered. Why do you want to work for us? Jack's brain froze. Could you repeat the question? He said, stalling. He mumbled something about passion, people, and apartments, none of which made sense. There's something in you, Richard continued, something that says this man can sell. Maybe it's arrogance. Maybe it's your complete lack of scruples. I saw your resume. To be trusted with the dirtiest streets, that takes guts. We value that.
I think I'm being complimented.
Don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to sell me a pen. Sell me an apartment tomorrow. Jennifer will explain everything. This is your test. You're not hired yet. Make us money. That's the goal. Remember, the more we earn, the happier the client will be.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Any tricks to convince the client? Jack asked. Tell them there's a secret discount just for them. Only today. Only for them. 40% off, even if that's a lie. Be creative.
Yep, definitely doesn't sound right.
The interview was almost over. Tell me something interesting about yourself.
Oh no. What do I say? The beer story? The haunted house? How big was that pike I caught last year?
I can hold my breath for 2 minutes, he said. Silence.
Why? Chess, hiking, literally anything else.
Trying to fix it, he added. It's sort of a hobby. Years of training. Our building smells bad. Elevator's broken. Gotta hold your breath sometimes.
Stop. Just stop talking.
The interview ended. Jack left, red-faced, coffee-stained, and confused.
I hope I can sell that stupid apartment tomorrow. But first, beer, couch, Champions League. Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep.
Someone's at the door.
Wait, is that the client?
Christian screams at the top of his voice. Where are you, you beefhead? I'll kill you right now.
Okay, let's break down 7 real-life English phrases from Jack's glorious interview. You might hear them, you might say them, or you might wish you never did first. That was awkward, simple, honest, and painfully useful. Say it when you crash, burn, and smile anyway, like when Jack said, he could hold his breath for 2 minutes. Yeah, that was awkward. And second, things could be worse. Use it when your socks are wet, your shirt smells like coffee, and the boss thinks your name is Jeff. But hey, things could be worse. They could be really, really worse. The next one. I just need to get hired. A quiet cry from the soul. It's not about the dream. It's about the paycheck. And pizza. I just need to get hired. Fourth. Could you repeat your name? Polite way of saying, I'm panicking, I wasn't listening, and I don't know where I am. Bonus. Makes people think you care. Even when you really don't. Fifth. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? The classic corporate trap. Just say something smart and vague. Jack. Jack panicked. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? With a cat, maybe? Sixth. I can hold my breath for 2 minutes. Fun fact, this is not an impressive skill at an office job, unless you work in sewage, or you just have nothing better to say, like Jack. And the last one. Stop. Just stop talking. Not for someone else. This one's for you. That internal voice screaming while your mouth keeps digging the hole. Stop. Just stop talking. And hey, if any of these felt too real, congratulations. You've survived at least one awkward interview in your life. Smash that like if you enjoyed this emotional roller coaster and subscribe for more real-life English with a twist. Have an idea for the next story? Write it in the comments. Jack might just live it for you. And remember, even if your resume is trash, your English slaps.